Manager for Mauritius and Madagascar, Marshall from SAP as well, customers, and guests. Good evening. My name is Patio Magnon, and I am the Senior Manager responsible for business development at SIO. I'm going to be your master of ceremony for this evening. First of all, on behalf of SIO and SAP, a warm welcome to this get-together to celebrate yet another achievement of SIO, who has been appointed as value-added reseller of SAP in Mauritius and the region. A special welcome to the Honorable Minister, who has kindly accepted the LGBT tonight. SAP, as many of you already know, is the world's leading provider of enterprise application software. SAP delivers products and services that help accelerate business innovation for its more than 232,000 customers in more than 180 countries. SIO is proud to be part of this SAP ecosystem. I will now call upon the Chairman of SIO, Dr. Ashley Tina, who will deliver the opening speech.
Minister of Information and Communications Technology, Honorable Asad and the SAP Regional Managing Director, Southern African Region, Mr. Bedrock, and Mr. Tim Toussaint, SAP Country Manager, Mauritius and Madagascar, members of the Board of Directors of SIF, the General Manager of SIF, Mr. Kemal, Chairperson, CEOs, and CIOs of private, public, and class stakeholder organizations, the management team and staff of SIF, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and warm welcome to you all this evening. It is with immense pleasure and honor that I take the floor to commend this global partnership between SAP and SIL. Incepted by government in 1989, SIL has been at the forefront of computerization of the public sector in the following years and has subsequently broadened its portfolio. SIL has rapidly addressed growing market needs and has adapted to changing challenges in talent management and has actively provided solutions and services for the digital transformation of Mauritius and of countries in Africa. SIL has been one of the pioneers in shaping up of the ICT landscape in Mauritius. SIL has now over 2 decades of expertise in a highly competitive ICT market and has obtained the trust of medium and big-sized organizations in both the public and the private sectors in the market sectors and serves. I hereby give a special note to the management of SIL and to certified engineers, consultants and developers, more than 200 of them who have all participated in taking SIL where it stands today. SIL has grown into one of the largest system integrators and implementer both locally and regionally, with the highest level of partnership with global blue chip ICT companies such as SAP, Ghost, and Oracle, Sun, IBM, Cisco, and Microsoft. The successful implementation of flagship projects in over a dozen African countries and subsidiary companies in Namibia and Botswana, as well as local partners in Western and Central Africa, make up for the strong regional presence of SIL. For the past 6 years, SIL has continuously evolved and built capacity in diversity of key technology areas. Hence, it has provided high availability systems for the public sector, financial services, and logistics and utilities. Ladies and gentlemen, whether your organization is a client of SIL or not, you are maybe enjoying quite often some services from government and private organizations that work on solutions that have been developed, implemented, and maintained by SIL. May I quote in this regard The examples of the tax and revenue collection application are the Mauritius Revenue Authority, the integrated financial management information systems, successfully running in Mauritius, Kenya, and Namibia. The criminal clearance practice and border immigration control system for the Mauritius Police Force. The human resource management system for a number of private organizations. The registrar of companies and intellectual property solution, running locally in Botswana and Namibia, just to name a few. The consultancy arm of SIS subsidiary in Namibia, SILNAM, is currently finalizing the high-level e-government strategy plan for the government of the Republic of Namibia. The appointment of SIS as a value-added reseller for SAP for Mauritius and the region has further enhanced SIS status and our applications and services portfolio. As a market leader in enterprise application software, with a rich history of innovation and growth, SAP helps companies of all sizes operate profitably, adapt continuously, and grow sustainably. Ladies and gentlemen, as already mentioned, SIS has achieved successful implementation of a key solution for the Mauritius Revenue Authority. The solution is the Integrated Tax Administration Solution, ITAS, based on SAP software. Usage and implementation of that particular software represents the first in SAP implementation in Mauritius and in the region, and a worldwide first in operational implementation. ITAS indeed brings to the Mauritius Revenue Authority new tools for collecting, analyzing, and processing information regarding all categories of taxes, except those regarding customs in the Republic of Mauritius. The new SIL developed and implemented system integrates databases from different departments of the authority so as to enhance efficiency, the advantage of the revenue organization and of taxpayers alike. Mr. Sudamala, Director General of the Mauritius Revenue Authority, views great potential in using ITAS. I quote, "The new system is an unquestionable necessity and is in line with our objectives of enhancing the services of MRA to the advantage of all in the country. It will certainly bring more efficiency to MRA, better services to taxpayers, and will foster a new work culture within our organization. This system, set up by SIL, is also the showcase for MRA. Thanks to ITAS and state-of-the-art technology, our organization is in the leading group of revenue authorities." Unquote. The other successful implementation of SAP-based application by SIL has been for the Central Electricity Board. The project was completed within 7 months, and it comprised a full migration of an existing SAP environment to a new SAP platform, including installation, configuration, testing, deployment, commissioning, maintenance, training and knowledge transfer, and integration services. The last example is again a showcase of what SIL and SAP have been able to achieve together to date. I have no doubt that the value-added reseller status that we are celebrating today will bring even more impetus to the contribution of SIL and of SAP to the efficiency of organizations in Mauritius and in the African region to the benefit of all. ICT has become an indispensable commodity in our modern society, and in every sphere of activity, playing a key role in our lives, the way we do business, the way we interact, and the way we communicate. In the world of fierce competition, better use of ICT means better business, and therefore better return to shareholders. The SIL-SAP partnership has a unique recipe to help your business grow and achieve better returns. I sincerely thank the Honorable Pastor Village Donor, Mr. Brett Parker of SAP, Mr. Tim Toussaint of SAP, the SIL Board of Directors and Management Team for their continuous support, and invite all stakeholders present here to discover with us this exciting SAP-SIL partnership. Best regards and enjoy you.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna. A colleague of mine, upon receiving the invite to this meeting, questioned the title of the next presentation. Business as usual, we are all familiar with. And I called upon Mr. Brett Parker, Managing Director of the SAP for the second half of the meeting, to enlighten us on business as usual.
Good evening, Honourable Minister, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start discussing the business as unusual topic, let me say that I'd like to just say thank you to all of you for taking time out of your evenings, probably time you would spend with your families, to come and spend a couple of hours with us. And we really appreciate it, and we hope that you will get some value out of the CVs and commitment that you made. Business as unusual was kind of, wasn't my idea, by the way. The topic was given to me, and I accepted the challenge of talking about business as unusual. And I guess I thought about it in a way as if to say that, you know, when people think about a company like SAP, they think about a business that delivers ERP solutions. And that's the usual way that people think about SAP. We're much more than that today. In fact, less than 25% of our revenue is generated through ERP. So I'm going to cover 3 key topics that will give you an idea of what I think about when I think about business as usual. The first one is I'm going to talk to you about the company we are today. The second thing I'm going to talk about is co-innovation and how important partnerships are to the success of SAP. And the third thing I'm going to just touch on briefly is what we believe will be the value to the people of Mauritius to meaningful, sustainable partnerships between SAP, SIL, and the public as well as the private sector. So let me start by talking about our company a little bit. We started 41 years ago as a spin-off of IBM to develop business applications, ERP, financials, to run on the mainframe. From there, we moved into line of business applications such as CRM, customer relationship management, HCM, human capital management, SRM, supplier relationship management, those types of applications to provide extendable platforms for companies to run their businesses. We then spent many years, probably in excess of 35 years, working with customers around the world to develop industry-based solutions. So industry solutions in many, many industries. Utilities, industry solutions for pharmaceuticals, industry solutions for manufacturing, industry solutions for mining, industry solutions for automotive, and so the list goes on and on. This is a big differentiator between what we do at SAP and what many of the other competitors do as a market. The reason why is if you make a commitment and investment in SAP, you get the business processes that are used by the best run companies in the world. We give those to you. It's not the software we give you. We give you the business processes so that you can become a best-run company. So this is a big differentiator. In 2008, we looked and we decided, well, what we needed to add to our solution set was the ability for our customers to get insight and to be able to do things like management reporting, governance, risk and compliance, enterprise program and project management, and so on. And we acquired a company called Business Objects that enabled us to give customers of SAP a front end that would be the user interface or the system of engagement for executives to be able to look into the back end of the applications that were the system of record. Executive reporting such as BR reports for the Office of the CFO, BR reports for the Office of the CEO are all things that SAP offer our customers today to give insight into business. In 2010, we looked at our business and said, well, where's the market moving? Actually, our strategy at SAP is based on co-innovation, but it's also based on what the market wants and needs from us. So it's not that we were geniuses that came up with the fact that mobile would be the next best big thing in business. It was actually the market that pulled us that way. And we acquired a company called Cyrus. And through that acquisition, we became #1 in mobile. Now, mobile it can be about simple things like leave application. It can also be about more complex applications, like, for example, asset management and tracking. And there are many different applications that we offer. You can go to the SAP mobile app store and you can actually see some of the applications that are available off the shelf today. But it's not only about the applications, it's also about the ability to trust a company that can actually manage the business orchestration, the security, and the device management of delivering mobile solutions. Because the minute you take your data outside of the perimeter of your organization, you need to trust the partner to make sure that that data is secure and to make sure that the devices that you have out there can be easily managed and you will never have a situation of security breaches. So SAP is a company that's been doing this kind of thing for customers for 41 years. And is a company that knows how to make sure that your data is safe and source. Then what happened was there was another big market trend going on at the time. It was this whole trend around cloud. People were saying, that we need to look at what's happening in the cloud. Individuals use the cloud every day through the internet to do simple things like book holidays, book flights, book motor vehicles, and so on. These are all cloud-based things. You don't go to a travel agent today and ask for some brochures so you can look where you would like to take your family on holiday. You do it through the internet. And the business extension, that was a natural phenomenon. So we do 4 things in the cloud today, and we made a couple of acquisitions to do that. So number one is we said to our customers, we will help you take care of your talent through, in other words, your people, through an application and an acquisition called SuccessFactors. We are now able to help customers manage their people and their talent in the cloud. And whether that's about the application or whether it's about developing your career, that can all be done in the cloud. The second thing we do in the cloud is we say to customers, we can help you manage your suppliers. And we do that through a solution that we got from an acquisition of a company called Ariba. The beauty of that is the business network that enables you to do interaction from source to pay completely in the cloud. Why would you want to do that? I'll tell you why, because the upfront software cost is not there, the infrastructure costs are not there for you, and it's subscription-based models which allow you to use it as you need it, and the day that you decide that you do not want to use it, you switch it off if you do want. So, and then on top of that, we also introduced CRM 360, where we said we would help you manage your customers in the cloud. And that's a 360-degree view of the customer. So not only about what you have in your systems, but also about your social media, Twitter, Facebook, and everything that your customers will use to talk to their friends, to talk to you and other things, and to investigate what's happening in markets and so on. So we integrate all of that into CRM 360, and this year we will also launch an application in the cloud to manage your money, except financials in the cloud. So we are today already, as a company, number 1 in the cloud. We are 5 times the size of Salesforce.com, just in SuccessFactors and Ariba, managing people and managing suppliers. We also have a very exciting technology that we brought to market recently called HANA. And HANA is an in-memory database solution. Without going into technical description at all, in-memory is very important because it takes away the disk cost and the speed or the lack of speed related to disk. So instead of having 3-tier implementations, you can have 2-tier. Applications running 100% in memory, much more cost effective, saving you a lot of money. The other important part is you can do transaction-based applications as well as reporting environments in a single environment. So HANA is very exciting for us. And I think what I've described to you now is that we're very fortunate and we feel quite blessed as a company to be where we are today, to be able to offer these solutions to our partners and to our customers. The business that I run is called SAP Southern Africa. It's basically the SADC countries, Indian Ocean Islands included, as well as South Africa. That business in 2012 grew more than 70% year-over-year. We did 19% of that business through partners. By 2015, we will do 40% of the business through partners. The opportunity for partnerships is massive for SAP partners. We are making a bet on SI and SIL in this market because we have a long-standing relationship with SIL. SIL have successfully implemented SAP projects for us. They've been a stellar services partner of ours, and now tonight we are announcing an extension of that partnership to include value-added reseller capability and to be able to sell our software into the market on our behalf. Finally, let me talk a little bit about why I mentioned a little bit about business unusual and what it could mean for Mauritius. Software is only a little bit about what we do at SAP. We do so much more than just software. A business that is growing like ours means that we need a lot of people and a lot of resources to be able to implement these solutions and to be able to bring value to customers. And it's not a Southern African problem, it's not an African problem, it's a worldwide opportunity for people to get skilled and to build careers in SAP. I launched a project in Russia. I went to Russia for 3 years. It was called 1,000 Feet on the Street. I took people out of colleges and universities, and I worked with the government to actually put those people into certified SAP programs, and then with our customers, we gave them experience as well. same thing in the Middle East. We can do it on a smaller scale here in Mauritius. So what it means is the partnership between SAP, SIL, customers in Mauritius, and by the way, there are many SAP customers in Mauritius. Please do not think that CEB and MRA are the only two, although they're very important ones. I'm very proud of them. We have many customers here because there are many multinationals. There are SAP customers worldwide that are based in Mauritius, as well as the fact that there are also quite a few business ones, small, medium enterprises that run our applications as well. So the partnership between SAP, the SIL, the private sector, and the public sector is very important for us to be able to put something together where we can actually create an opportunity for young students and talent to come through an SAP academy to get qualified and certified, and then work with the communities to give them experience as well. So not only will they become productive, valuable assets to the country of Mauritius, but they can build careers for themselves that are able to take it anywhere in the world. So thank you for the opportunity again. We appreciate it. I asked him to put some cards on the table there to show part of us. Please, if you would like us to come and see you one-on-one just to have a discussion, maybe you want some help to understand a little bit more about what I said tonight, please feel free to contact us. We'd love the opportunity to come and listen to you one-on-one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick. I now have the pleasure of inviting the Honorable Kasam Executive Governor to deliver a keynote speech.
Ashwin is now chairman of State Facility. Camboy, general manager of State Facility. Brett Parker, managing director of SAP South Africa. Mr. Tim Tusan, country manager of SAP for region Madagascar and Mauritius. Board members of SIL, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you. I must say that I am pleased and deeply honored to be in your midst this evening to celebrate the appointment of SIL as a value-added reseller of SAP, the world leader in enterprise software and software-related services. I would like at the very outset to commend SIL and SAP organization of this event, which will enable business people present here to learn more on how SIL and SAP could add further value to their business. SIL, as you all know, is a government-owned company which was set up to develop software applications for use in Mauritius and Maldives. SIL has over the years emerged as a leading IT service provider in Mauritius and is also competing with major ICT companies in the African region, serving both government and private organizations alike. SIL has been able to build a reputation of its own and is enjoying a sound financial health due to the dedication and hard work of its highly skilled consultancy, engineering and software development staff who are mastering technologies from the company's world-renowned partners. I would like here to commend the management and staff of SIL for the good performance of the company. Ladies and gentlemen, Mauritius is trying to position itself as a safe, reliable, secure, and preferred ICT destination in the region. You all know it is the ambition of this government to attract the most renowned global companies to set up business in the ICT BPO sector to give a further boost to its development. The government is confident ICT BPO sector can be the main driver of the economy in these times of economic uncertainties and can help to create more employment and generate more income for the national economy. My ministry, in collaboration with the Board of Investment, is organizing another event, not the ICT BPO conference, but ICT Investment Forum in Mauritius in June this year, and which will enlist the participation of some 30 to 35 global ICT BPO companies as well as local enterprises. And the objectives of this event is to show to these potential investors what Mauritius has to offer to them in terms of incentives, telecommunication infrastructure, legal and institutional framework, and political stability. The aim is to attract them to invest in our ICT BPO sector either on their own or in partnership with local companies. We hope that our local companies will take full advantage of this forum to seek partnership for their business. Gentlemen, we have Mauritius as a tourist destination. Now, we want to do better. That's why ICT has to make a pillar of our economy. We are already the third pillar. And we have that ambition to make it the main pillar. So, you can see in this process, it will be a win-win situation for everyone. Government is fully confident ICT will help to drive our economy forward. And we are trying our utmost to make things happen. You will see for yourself that we are in the process of making Mauritius a regional ICT. Mauritius is too small for its development. So we have to, after so many years of hard work, with full of dedication, we sincerely believe that we are ripe enough, we have that expertise that we can bring to us. Going forward, that everybody wants to move to Africa, and we believe that we can make Mauritius a gateway. Gentlemen, our vision of making the ICT BPO sector as a major pillar of our economy can be further realized if the operators are able to support and can find the required services on the local market. We are pleased to see that a number of internationally renowned companies are already operating in Mauritius. However, we need more such companies to come in order to support not only the ICT BPO industry, but also companies operating in the different sections of the economy, as well as government ministries and departments and parastatal organizations, to improve business and service delivery. You know, we are the first country in Africa who has PKI technology. We announced it in the course of the budget presentation in October last, and already has become a reality. We have in Murla, local partner with National Computer Board, and the Mauritius Post, who are joining hands together to facilitate things and so that we can adopt that digital signature. We all know that the document which has not been signed is an anonymous document and no weight can be attached to that document. With that digital signature, we will authenticate that document. And that element of trust will be there. You know, when Mauritius is emerging, when we say that we have the ambition of becoming a cyber island, we have to bring structures which can answer the needs of these people. Some few weeks ago, we launched our ICT portal. Et vous savez, les mauvaises langues, ils ont toujours quelque chose à dire. Et moi, je l'ai dit, juste après, avec le Parlement, vous aurez toutes les occasions du monde pour pouvoir venir dire ce que vous avez à dire contre ce portail. À mon grand étonnement, hier, on a eu une question là-dessus. Pourquoi je vous dis ça? Parce que vous savez, il faut, quand vous regardez ce qu'il y a dans certaines presses, je ne dis pas tout, on a tendance à croire qu'il y a certaines personnes qui veulent nous faire croire que Victor Hugo est une femme. Mais vous savez, nous, ce que nous avons une ambition pour ce pays. Ce portail, c'est vrai, il y a, parce qu'on vient de lancer, mais allez voir le nombre de hits qu'il y a par million. Et donc, c'est devenu un outil très important pour le développement de notre pays. C'est une vitrine où les Mauriciens peuvent exposer leur savoir-faire, et non seulement pour le besoin de l'île Maurice, mais au monde. Donc, il y a toutes ces opportunités. Et hier, j'attendais que ces personnes allaient me poser des questions pour nous embarrasser, parce que nous sommes convaincus. Vous savez, nous sommes en 2013. Et ce portail nous a coûté environ 49 990 000 et quelques. Avec le nombre de sites, avec le nombre d'opportunités qu'on offre. 10 ans de cela, il y avait le premier portail. Savez-vous combien ça? Lorsqu'ils avaient lancé le test, c'était une bonne chose qu'ils ont fait. Important, ce portail, le premier portail. Donc vous savez combien ça avait quand ils ont fait le tender exercise. Vous savez, le successful leader l'a eu quel montant? 187 millions. Ils avaient accepté à cette époque 187 millions, quelque chose avec seulement 5 e-services. Et ici, aujourd'hui, quand vous regardez, il y a plus de 55 e-services. Ceci dit, pour vous dire que c'est de la politique. On veut qu'il soit constructif et pas systématique, mais malheureusement, il faut faire avec. Vous savez, notre ambition est de voir beaucoup plus loin. C'est à cause de ça que moi, je suis vraiment satisfait. Je suis content du partenariat entre SIL et SAP, parce que si vraiment on veut faire de l'île Maurice that preferred, safe, secure ICT destination, we have to win that international recognition. And this, we will win it through our hard work, the way we do business in Mauritius. That's why we are organizing that ICT BPO Investment Forum in the month of June, because we want to showcase what we are capable of doing here in this sector. We have already set up our ICT Academy, and I can see the manager here. And I invite our industries to, now we have that instrument to correct that mismatch which we had before. You will remember, you will recollect that sometime in August or October last year, we organized a workshop in the wake of the Euro crisis because we wanted to know what is the situation so far as our industries are concerned, whether they are still competitive. And you know, from that workshop, what we have gathered, there were three main problems. Not problems. First, cost of electricity, which was very high. Second, cost of labor. Cost of infrastructure. Third, the lack of skilled workers. And I can say proudly, we address all the issues, and now industries are benefiting a preferential tariff which is half the price which they were paying before. We do not know any electronic device which runs with petrol. So you can see for yourself how much you are winning. So far as Maldives is concerned, we have there was a reduction in the tariff in the IPLC by 15%, and to correct that mismatch for skilled workers, we have set up the ICT Academy. Ce que je peux dire aux industries, parlez dans votre temps, c'est à vous de jouer. Government will create that conducive environment which you need to make things happen. And we believe in that. You're doing very well, and we want you to do better. We are therefore very pleased to welcome SAP in Mauritius and wish them plenty of success in their partnership with SIL. And I understand that SAP is the world leader in enterprise software and software-related services, and it has locations in more than 130 countries. I have also been informed that SAP situation for the public sector may help to improve government policy, progress and operational performance, and their software solution may assist in increasing fiscal and operational efficiency and facilitate citizen collaboration with managing security threats with integrated and secure information sharing. You know very well that our government, whatever we do, we want to be citizen-centric. We want to adopt that citizen-centric approach. And that's why we welcome you here. Distinguished guests, my ministry is in the process of elaborating a new e-government strategy with the purpose of developing a national e-government agenda that answers the needs of citizens and business alike. A consultative workshop is scheduled to be held in May this year, and in that context, we would like to have the input from SAP, given their wide experience for their important research. Speaking of the Africa region, we are all witnessing the rapid development of the ICT sector in a number of African countries. It is part of our strategy to tap existing business opportunities in this country and explore at the same time our expertise and know-how. We are therefore appreciative of the initiative taken by the SIL to set up business in Namibia and Botswana. We are confident that SIL has the capability to expand in the African continent and deliver the right solution according to the needs of the citizen organization. SEAL's capability as a regional player will undoubtedly be strengthened with the new partnership with SAC. Gentlemen, I would like to conclude now by once again congratulating SEAL and SAC for their partnership, and I wish them plenty of success in their new venture. Thank you all for your attention.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, this closes the official part of the evening.